Hello, welcome to Mr. B's Ukulele channel. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy watching. This is my tutorial for Elvis Presley's 1956 hit Blue Suede Shoes. Now I've put this in as a level 2 song. It's really straightforward. We've just got a small selection of very easy chords, some relatively simple strumming. There's a couple of little things we need to learn to do in the song, and it's just a really nice upbeat and fast rock and roll number. So let's get into it. Here we go. Okay, we're going to look at the chords, the strumming pattern, and then do a walkthrough of the song. Let's look at the chords first of all. We've got a C major, which is nice and easy. Our third finger on the 3rd fret there, on the A string. And then the C7, our first finger on the A string on the 1st fret. Now, quick note there, do try and get into the habit of using your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret and your 1st finger on the 1st fret, because it's so much easier than moving your finger up and down the fretboard. So just C, C7, then we've got an F, and again use your 1st finger on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, so it's 1st finger on the E, 2nd finger on the G for the F, and the G. Have a quick look at the G, 1st finger and 2nd finger on the 2nd fret there. 1st finger's on the A, 2nd finger's on the C, and the 3rd finger's next to it on the E string on the 3rd fret there. So it's 1, 2, 3. Do have a look at the diagram if you're not entirely comfortable with that. Just practice that G if you're not on top of it, because you'll need it and you'll need to be able to go to it quickly in the song. Okay, let's just have a quick look at those in order of the song. In fact, that is pretty much the order they go to. We go C, C7, F, and then we'll go to the G. So let's just practice that a little bit faster. We'll do 4 down strums on each one. So C to C7 to the F to the G. Do that one more time. C to the C7 to the F and to the G. There we go. Okay, and they are the chords, and that's pretty much all you need to be able to play to get through this song. Okay, let's look at the strumming. Now, there's 2 parts to the strumming. The main part of the strumming plays a down, down, up, down, up pattern, like this. Change to the C7. And to the F, and to the G, and that's the main strumming pattern, so make sure you can do that. But there is a little bit of a technique in this as well, and anyone familiar with Elvis will know what's about to come. So we've got a bit of a quick strum, a quick flick, and then a palm mute, so sort of quick flick and palm mute, and I do a up, down, so it's a quick. Basically, I'll just show you how it sounds. Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now, go cat go, but don't you. And then you're into the main strumming pattern, but it's that quick flick. And if you look at the sheet music, I've marked it in blue, and it's always on the C, so it's nice and easy. So every time you see a blue C, it's that quick flick. And if you look, I've done a blue up and down arrow to tell you that you're doing up, down. So it's not just a down. You could just do, if you want it nice and simple, you could just do, well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show. But it gets cut off much more quickly. It's a slightly more vibrant flick if you do the up, down, up, down, up, down. So it's up, down. And then immediately with the palm mute. So I'm hitting it with my palm. I'm just hitting the strings flat with my palm to mute them. Instantly I've done the down strum. So it's 1, 2. 1, 2, up, down, mute, up, down, mute, up, down, mute, up, down, mute. Now you can let it hang for a little bit, or you can do it really tight. And that's down to your style, really. Try and get something halfway between the two. That was a bit tight, that one. There we go. So just let it have a slight echo, slight reverberation, and then get it muted nice and tight. So it's a really nice and quick start to the song. Let me just sing you the opening. You can see how it goes one more time. Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now. Go, cat, go, but don't you step my blue suede shoes. And you can see how I'm straight into the main strumming pattern there once I get to the C7. And each verse basically does that the same. Let me sing you through the whole of the first verse so you can see how that goes in full. So it starts on the C, then it goes to the C7, and then we're to the F. We go back to the C before going to the G, and then the F and the C again at the end. So it's just those 4 chords, slightly mixed up order. C, C7, F, C, G, F, and C. So just watch out for those. I'll just play you the first verse. Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now. Go, cat, go, but don't you step my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes. Well, you can knock me down, step in my face, slander my name all over the place. Do anything that you want to do, but honey, lay off my shoes. And you can see the second verse, each verse starts the same there. Now just be aware that some of the verses have different numbers of the blue flicks there. So the first verse has 3 of them, second verse has I put 5 in, third verse has 6, and I think when I listen back to the original, they do have different amounts just depending on the lyrics and the style of the verse. So it slightly builds up as the song goes through. And all I've done for this cover of the song, I've done verse 1, 2, and 3 as it is in the song, and then as in the original, and then I've just repeated verse 1, and then you've got the little ending there that Elvis always puts on. Well, it's blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes, yeah, blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes. And just slow down. Well, you can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes. And just have fun with that ending. It's quite fast and furious. You sort of just have to shout out that yeah and baby. Sort of have to just go for that in your best Elvis impersonation. And it's one of those things where if you commit to it, it can sound fun and it works. If you sort of do it half-hearted, it just sounds a bit awkward. So you just got to go for it. And then at the end, the last couple of lines, well, you can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoes. Just really slow it down there at the end. And that's your song. So it's quite a fast and upbeat song. It's quite simple in many ways, but you've got that really interesting flick and palm mute on the C chord. The good news is it is always on the C chord, so just practice that. Get used to it. The up and down and the palm mute. Up, down, palm mute. Up, down, palm mute. And we're just using the palm of our hands to flatten against the strings just to kill that sound. Don't do it too hard. It's got to be quite light so you're ready for the next strum. And that is it. So a bit of an unusual one, but a great song. Do have fun with it and take care. Thank you.